Namaste. Welcome everyone. We will start our practice now. Please sit in a comfortable position with crossing legs. Maybe sit on a block. And find that your spine is straight. Close your eyes. And find now gravity feeling through your sit bones. Press them into the floor. Notice your chest above your pelvis, and your head above your chest. Recognize your central line, your spine, and lengthening your spine up. Put your tip of your tongue behind your teeth in your upper palate and create little tone Ujjayi breath. Pull your lower belly slightly in and find that you can spread your ribs to the side. You can breathe on your back side and your upper part of your chest. Notice your chest like balloon. You can spread your chest to all directions. Slowly inhale. Slowly exhale. As you exhale, try to pull your lower belly in and keep your chest lifting. And slowly move your legs a little bit more forward, cross your ankles. Put your hands on your knees. With inhale, arch your back. With exhale, round your back. Inhale, arch your back. With exhale, round your back. Inhale, reach your chest forward. Exhale, back. Inhale, chest forward. Exhale, back. Make sure that your pelvis is moving. Inhale, chest forward. Exhale, back. Inhale, chest forward. Exhale, back. Inhale, chest forward. Exhale, back. Neutral position with your spine. Inhale, lift your arms up. With exhale, twist to the right side. Inhale, lift your arms up. Exhale, twist to the left side. Inhale, lift your arms up. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, lift your arms up. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, lift your arms up. Exhale, twist to the right and stay with it. Keep your spine straight. Keep your chest lifting. Lower belly in. And slowly come back to the center. Lift your arms up. Exhale, twist to the left side. Shoulders down. And move your left shoulder back. Inhale, lift your arms up. Interlace your fingers, turn your palms up to the ceiling. and bend to the right side. Come up and bend to the left side. Come up, bend to the right, bend to the left, 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 bend to the right, and stay in this position. Lift your gaze up and straighten your elbows. Find your sit bones, find gravity through them. Slowly come up and bend to the left side. Again, lift your gaze up from your upper arm. Straighten your elbows. Breathe to the right side of your body. But keep your sit bones on the floor. Slowly come up. Interlace your fingers behind your back and lean forward. Maybe your forehead will touch the floor, maybe not. Stay with this position and try to feel and breathe to your back side of your body. And lift your arms up. Slowly come up. Straighten your legs forward, straighten your arms forward. Flex your hands, flex your feet, spread your fingers. And now point your feet and move your hands down, spreading your fingers. And again, flex and point, flex and point, flex and point, flex, extend, flex, extend, flex, extend, flex, extend. 3, 2, 1. Make fists and rotate your feet and your wrists for different directions. 4, 3, 2, 1. Change direction. 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. And move your hands down, spread your fingers, point your feet, pull your lower belly in and lift your right leg, lift your left leg. Right leg up, lift left leg up. Right leg, left leg. Keep going. Make sure that your body doesn't move so much back without swinging back. So fix your shoulders, fix your pelvis. And release. And move your hands now back, fingers facing forward. Bend your knees. With inhale, lift your pelvis up, chest up. Exhale, move your pelvis above the floor, back and straight your legs. Inhale, move your pelvis forward and up. Exhale, move your pelvis back. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, move your pelvis back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Inhale, forward, chest up. Exhale, back. And stay, keep your pelvis above the floor. Maybe lift your right leg. Maybe lift your left leg. Maybe repeat right leg, left leg, and release. And lean forward, maybe catch your feet, hanumanasana. You can also micro bend your knees. But find your long spine. And slowly come up. We will repeat again. Move your hands back, bend your knees, and lift your pelvis up and chest, and move your pelvis back. Move your pelvis forward and up. Exhale, back. Pelvis forward and up. Exhale, back. Inhale, up. Exhale, back. Inhale, up. Exhale, back. Stay with it. Point your feet and maybe again lift your right leg, lift your left leg, right leg, left leg, and release. Repeat Paschimottanasana. You can micro bend your knees, but find long spine forward through your crown. Hollow your belly in. Deep breath. And come up. The last one. Move your hands back. Bend your knees. Inhale, lift your chest up. Exhale, move your pelvis back and up. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, back and up. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. And release. And now shift your hands more forward. Spread your fingers. Lean forward like in Paschimottanasana. Point your feet. And now push the floor down. Lift your pelvis. Maybe lift your one leg, another leg, maybe two legs. Stay, breathe, relax. Second time. Lean forward as close as it possible towards your legs. Press your hands against the floor. Lift your pelvis, maybe lift your both legs. Hold, hold, and release. We will repeat last one. Lean forward like in Paschimottanasana, very closer to your legs. Point your feet. Press the floor down. Lift your pelvis, lift your legs, hold round your back, and release. Cross your ankles, lean forward in the hands and knees position. And inhale, arch your back. Exhale, round your back. Move your ribs in. Inhale, chest forward. Exhale, round your back. Inhale, chest forward, arch your back. Exhale, lift your knees up to downward facing dog. Next, inhale, slide forward to plank position, shoulders above your wrists. And drop your knees, chest, and chin on the floor, Ashtanga Namaskar. From your knees, slide forward and down to up dog or to cobra pose. Lift your chest. Exhale down and push your body up on your knees and go back to downward facing dog. With inhale, lift your heels and turn your heels to the right. Bend your knees and bring your chest closer to your thighs. Feel long left side of your body. And slowly come back to the center and turn to the left. Bend your knees and bring your chest, your belly closer to your thighs. Press your hands against the floor. Come back to the center. Look forward and step forward toward your hands. Uttanasana, relax your neck. And roll your spine very slowly up, vertebra by vertebra. And head the last one. Come to Tadasana, bring your feet together. With inhale, lift your arms up, sit bones down. Exhale, forward fold to Uttanasana. Inhale, lift your chest up, long spine. Exhale, step back to plank position. Move your shoulders forward and bend your elbows, Chaturanga. Inhale, lift your chest up. Exhale, go back to downward facing dog. Press your hands against the floor and try to move and shift your weight towards your legs. So find ground heels, ground feet. Next, inhale, look forward, bend your knees, step or jump forward, and forward fold Uttanasana. Inhale, come up all the way, look up through your fingers. Exhale, Tadasana. Inhale, lift your arms up, pull your lower belly in. Exhale, forward fold, belly on your thighs, Uttanasana. Inhale, lift your chest, long spine up. Exhale, press your hands, step or jump back, bend your elbows, Chaturanga. Inhale, wave forward and up. Pull your lower belly in and go back to downward dog. Feet hip distance apart. Hollow in your belly and your lower ribs and find your breath in your back. Broad back. Deep breath. Next inhale, look forward, bend your knees, step out, jump forward. And exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, come up all the way, look up through your fingers. Exhale, Tadasana. One more time. Inhale, lift your arms up, pull your lower belly in. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, lift your chest up. Press your hands, step back or jump back. Bend your elbows, Chaturanga. Inhale, wave forward and up. Exhale, go back to downward dog. Roll your shoulders out so your triceps facing down. And try to lengthening your lower back. Lengthening your both sides of your body up. Next inhale, look forward, bend your knees, step or jump forward and forward fold, Uttanasana. Slowly come up, inhale, look up through your fingers. Exhale, Tadasana. Bend your knees, lift your arms, Utkatasana. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, lift your chest up. Exhale, press your hands, step back or jump back. Bend your elbows, Chaturanga. Inhale, wave forward and up. Exhale, go back to downward dog. Step forward with your right foot. Come up to warrior one. Lower your hands down. Step back to Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, wave forward and up. Exhale, go back to downward dog. Left leg forward and come up to warrior one, back leg strong. Both hands on the floor, step back to Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, wave forward and up. Exhale, go back to downward facing dog. In this position, lift your right leg up. Keep your right leg straight and keep your pelvis square to the earth. So roll your right thigh a little bit down. Keep your lower belly in. Keep your lower ribs in. And release your right leg. Lift your left leg up. Left leg straight. Pelvis square to the earth. Lower belly in. And release. Look forward, bend your knees, step or jump forward, and forward fold, Uttanasana. Bend your knees, lift your arms, Utkatasana, and come up, Tadasana. One more time. Bend your knees, lift your arms, Utkatasana. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, lift your chest up. Exhale, step back or jump back. Bend your elbows, Chaturanga. Inhale, wave forward and up. Exhale, go back to downward facing dog. Right leg forward, come up to warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Lower your hands on the floor and step back to plank and then chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Left leg forward, come up to warrior one, back leg strong. Exhale, warrior two, shoulders down. Both hands on the floor, step back to plank, chaturanga. Inhale, wave forward and up. Exhale, go back to downward dog. And this time, again, lift your right leg up to the ceiling, but open your pelvis to the right side. Keep your right leg straight and keep your right foot facing up to the ceiling. Point your toes. Open your pelvis to the right. And release. Change your leg. Left leg up. Open your pelvis to the left, but keep your left foot facing up to the ceiling and point your toes. Your knees straight. And release. Look forward, bend your knees, step or jump forward and forward fold Uttanasana. Bend your knees, lift your arms, Utkatasana. And stand up, Tadasana. Bend your knees, lift your arms, Utkatasana. And bring your palms in the middle of your chest. Hook your left elbow outside of your right knee. Press your palms together as first option and twist your chest. Second option, bring your left hand outside of your right foot and lift your right arm up to the ceiling. Long spine forward. Ground your heels. Slowly come back to the center, Utkatasana. And hook your right elbow outside of your left knee. Press your palms together as first option. Or maybe bring your right hands outside of your left foot. Left arm up. Spread space around your shoulder blades and your clavicles. Slowly come up, Utkatasana, and forward fold, Uttanasana. Grab your ankles so your elbows facing back and draw your body very closer to your legs. Shift a little bit forward your weight on your feet, on the center part of your feet. And roll your sit bones up to the ceiling. Next, inhale, lift your chest up. Press your hands, step back or jump back. Bend your elbows, chaturanga. Inhale, wave forward and up. Exhale, go back to downward facing dog. Lift your right leg up to the ceiling. With exhale, step forward between your hands. Come up to warrior one. And grab your elbows above your head, so right arm on top. And find effort so your elbows moving back and shoulders moving forward. You can keep your back heel grounded, or you can also lift your back heel up if it's more comfortable for your lower back. Keep bending your right knee. Arch your back a little bit more. Elbows back, shoulders forward. And slowly come up, straighten your both legs. and interlace your fingers behind your back. Move your shoulders back. With exhale, bend your knee and lean forward. Humble warrior. So your forehead wants to touch the floor very closely with your right foot. Keep your back heel grounded. Every exhale, a little bit lower your chest. And move your arms forward. Slowly release your hands on the floor. Lift your back heel up. Straight your right leg. With inhale, keep straight your long spine forward. With exhale, forward fold towards your right leg, Parsvatanasana. Keep your back heel lifting very maximum up. And find effort in your back leg that you want to step forward with your back leg. With your hands, you can keep your hands on the floor. You can also use the blocks if it's necessary. Or straight step with your arms forward, lengthening your both sides of your body. Press your right foot against the floor. Long spine. Bend your right knee and step back to downward dog and lift your right leg up. Bend your knee and open your pelvis to the right. You can stay in this position, first option, or maybe drop your right foot on the floor on the left side of your mat and lift your pelvis, lift your chest, wild thing. Turn your chest up to the ceiling and your shoulder blades down to the floor. And slowly roll forward to plank position, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. And now lift your left leg up to the ceiling. With exhale, step forward between your hands. Come up to warrior one. Find your position, warrior one. You can keep your back heel up or maybe grounded. Grab your elbows above your head, so left arm now on top. And move your elbows back and shoulders forward. Keep your hips square forward. And very gently round your back, or arch your back. But keep your lower belly in. And slowly straight your left leg. Move your arms back, interlace your fingers, roll your shoulders back. With exhale, bend your left knee and move your body forwards and down. Humble warrior. Keep your back heel grounded. Back foot 45 degrees. Let your arms moving forward and try to straighten your elbows even more firmly. And let your body go down. Closer, closer to your foot. Slowly come up. Put your hands on the floor. Straight your left leg. Without stepping forward, lift your back heel up. Long spine forward. And exhale, forward fold. Parsvatanasana. find effort in your back leg, that you want to step forward with your back leg, but you don't. You just do this effort. Any position with your hands. Hands can be on the floor, maybe on the block, 2 blocks, or maybe a step forward with your both hands, lengthening both sides of your body. And hollow your belly in. Try to keep your pelvis square forward, so maybe roll your left sit bones back and up. Put your hands on one side with your feet and move your left leg back and up. Bend your knee. Maybe step outside of your mat. One thing, lift your pelvis. Find active muscles, your buttocks, and lift your pelvis up. And turn your chest facing up to the ceiling and your shoulder blades facing down to the floor. Pull your lower belly in and slowly come back to plank position, chaturanga. Inhale, wave forward and up. Exhale, go back to downward facing dog. Find your breath. Find your long spine. Lift your right leg up. With exhale, step forward between your hands and drop your back heel down 90 degrees. Come up to warrior 2. Your sit bones facing down, your lower belly in, shoulders down. And lift your right arm up and back, peaceful warrior. Keep your right knee bent. And lengthening your right side of your body from your pelvis. Deep breath. Keep your sit bones facing down. Slowly come up, legs the same position, and bring your right hand inside of your right foot. Left arm up, and move your left arm back. Maybe just catch your right thigh, or second option, find the bind behind your back. Catch your left wrist. And find the opposite movement, so you move with your right shoulder, your right knee, right thigh back, but try to push your pelvis forward. And keep your back foot grounded. Release your right hand down, left arm up, and slowly come up all the way. Straight your right leg, and pull your right arm up and back. And slowly come up to Trikonasana position. Bring your hands, right hand on your shin bone, maybe on the floor, left arm up. And pull your both arms away from your shoulders. Spreading your clavicles. Tuck your tailbone a little bit to bring your sit bones closer to each other. Strong legs. And slowly look down, bring your left hand on your left hip, microbend your right knee, and shift forward to Ardha Chandrasana. Lift your left leg up, straight your left arm up to the ceiling. With your lower hands, push the floor down as you want to lift your body up. Keep your back leg strong. Flex your foot. Let your breath go through your center of your heart. And bring your left hand on the floor. Make your pelvis square to the earth. And slowly move your left leg forward and bend your right knee. You can keep your right heel up, or if it's possible, drop your right heel down, but don't pelvis, keep your pelvis above the floor. First option, catch with your right hand your left foot. Maybe both hands catching your left foot. Find your long spine and pull with both arms, or maybe with one. Left leg back, but tailbone forward. Chin down. Deep breath. And slowly release. Sit. Open your right knee to the side. Lift your both arms up. And forward fold to Janu Shirshasana. Follow your belly in. Maybe catch your left wrist. And move your elbows to the side. Long spine forward. Deep breath. Slowly come up. Lift your right knee and step outside of your left knee. Lift your left arm up and twist to the right side. Right arm behind your back and lengthening your spine up. Press your sit bones, press your lower leg against the floor. Maybe if it's possible, catch your right foot with your right hand and right arm behind your back. Gaze back. And slowly come back to the center. And bring your right foot inside of your left knee and then bring your right knee on top of your right shoulder as high as it's possible. Both hands on the floor, spread your fingers, lean forward, press the floor down and lift your pelvis. Maybe lift your left leg also. 3, 2, 1, release. We will repeat one more time. Maybe correct your right knee again, as high as it's possible. Hands on the floor. Lean forward, lift your pelvis. Maybe lift your left leg. Maybe cross your ankles. Maybe straighten your legs and bend your elbows, Ashtavakrasana. Press the floor down with your hands. Don't let your chest go super down. Slowly, maybe move your left leg back to Vinyasa and then Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, wave forward and up. Exhale, go back to downward dog. Find your breath. Long spine. Left leg up to the ceiling. With exhale, step forward. Drop your back heel down and come up to Warrior 2. Roll the sit bones down, facing down to the floor. Lower belly in. Shoulders down. And now lift your left arm up and back. Peaceful warrior. Gaze still up from your upper arm. And breathe to the left side of your body. And with your right hand, slide down. Slowly come up and bring your left hand inside of your left foot. And right arm behind your back, catch your left thigh. Or second option, catch your right hand, right ankle, right wrist. And bring your right shoulder blades closer to your center line. Keep pushing your hips a little bit more forward to lift your chest high. Release your left hand down, right arm up. Slowly come up. Straight your left leg. Lift your left arm again up and back. For exhale, come up and pull your left side of your body forward and down. Bring your hands on your shin bone, maybe on the floor. Right arm up. Your both arms on one line, on a vertical line. And pull your both arms away from your shoulders. Tuck your tailbone. So bring your sit bones closer to each other. And press your feet. Bring your right hand on your right hip, look down. Bend your left knee and shift forward on your left leg on your left hand, Ardha Chandrasana. If it's possible, gaze up and straight your right arm up. Slowly rotate your right thigh out. Flex your right ankle. And find that you don't arch your lower back, tuck your tailbone a little bit. Deep breath from your center of your heart. Slowly bring your right hand on the floor, make your pelvis square to the earth, and move your right leg forward. At the same time, bend your left knee. Keep your pelvis above the floor. And catch with your left hand your big toe, or maybe both hands. Grab your right foot. Long spine. And push your left knee a little bit more forward. Chin down. Deep breath. And release. Slowly open your left knee to the left side. Lift your both arms up. And forward fold to Janushirshasana. Maybe catch your right wrist. Hollow your belly in. And long spine forward. Shoulders back. Slowly come up. Lift your left knee and step outside of your right knee. Straight your right arm up and twist to the left side. Your right hand behind your back. Long spine. You can keep your elbows just outside of your left knee, or maybe catch with your left hand your left foot with your right hand, and left hand behind your back. Press your sit bones, press your lower leg against the floor. Slowly come back to the center and bring your left leg on top of your left shoulder. Your hands on the floor, spread your fingers. Lean forward. Lower belly in. And press the hands against the floor. Lift your pelvis. Lift your right leg maybe. 3, 2, and 1. Release. We will repeat one more time. You can repeat the same or go to Ashtavakrasana. So lift your pelvis, maybe lift your right leg, maybe cross your ankles, straighten your legs to the left and bend your elbows. Stay with it, push the floor with your hands, spine straight forward. Slowly lift your body up, release your right leg and move your right leg back and lie on your belly. Put your hands in front of you, so fingers facing towards you. With inhale, lift your chest and lengthening your ribs more forward. And then bring your ribs down on the floor. Keep your chest lifting. Bring your hands under your shoulders and lift your chest up and lift your legs up. Keep your hands on the floor, Shalabhasana. Deep breathe, deeper. Lengthening your spine, lengthening your legs back. And release. Bend your knees, both knees, and grab your feet, maybe ankles, maybe shin bone. And with inhale, lift your legs up. Press your pubic bone into the floor. Squeeze your thighs a little bit and try to straighten your legs up to the ceiling. Keep breathing and let your breath go through your chest. And release. Hands under your shoulders, tuck your toes, push your body to the plank position, and then downward dog. Deep breath. Look forward and bring your right knee forward, sharp angle in your right knee. Your right knee facing not directly forward, but a little bit to the right side. Keep your pelvis square forward and roll your left thigh more down. Lengthening your spine up and bend your left knee. With your left hand, catch your left foot and bring your left heel closer to your left buttock. Look forward. Turn your both shoulders forward, chest forward. And let your pelvis be heavy. Deep breath. Second option in this very position, catch with your left hand your left knee and right hand behind your back. Catch your left heel. Keep facing forward and turning chest forward. Try to not collapse your lower back. And third option, move your left hand under your foot and roll your elbows up. Maybe use and catch with one hand and full version with both hands if position is stable for you. And still in any variation, try to lengthen your spine, especially your lower back. Let your breath go through your chest. Squeeze your elbows so your elbows don't facing to the side but parallel to each other. And then release. Lean to your right leg, to your right thigh. Bring your right shin bone forward, so 90 degrees, and flex your right foot. Tuck your toes on your left foot. Lift your pelvis and correct your position of your pelvis. Make your pelvis square forward. And only then drop your left knee down. If it's too much space under your right thigh, put the block or maybe two blocks and lean forward. I like to leave my left hand on my right foot, keep flexing, and make sure that my right shin bone doesn't move down. Keep moving your pelvis and correct your pelvis, making more equal. And think about your spine straight forward. Deep breath. Slowly come up. Lift your right knee, bring your right foot between your hands, and straight your right leg, flex your foot. With inhale, lengthening your spine up, lift your chest, arch your back a little bit. With exhale, micro bend your elbows. Maybe your elbows will touch the floor and go down. And try to, this movement on your right thigh, you draw your right thigh toward your pelvis. And third option, straight your right leg forward, left leg back, and go to hanumanasana, full version. You can also use the block, put the block under your right thigh. If it's necessary to do some little movement to move your pelvis side to side, for example, be free to do this. But now try to keep your spine perpendicular to the floor. Trying to roll your left thigh forward and down to make your pelvis square forward. Deep breath. Exhale. Inhale. And with next exhale, lean forward towards your right leg. Stay in this position. You can also bring your forearms on the blocks. Still control your breath with a little tone from your throat. And slowly come up, hands on the floor, tuck your toes on your left foot, lift your pelvis and slowly, slowly move your right leg back to downward facing dog. Find your breath. Slide forward to the plank position, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale to up dog, exhale to downward facing dog. And left knee forward, sharp angle in your left knee. Your left knee facing a little bit more to the left. Make sure that your pelvis square forward. Bend your right knee and grab with your right hand your right foot. And bring your right heel closer to your right buttock. And turn your chest forward, your shoulders forward. Let your pelvis be heavy. Or go to second version, so right hand sliding on your shin bone and catch your right knee. And left hand behind your back, catch your right heel. Or third version, if you did before this variation. So flex your foot, go with your right hand under your feet and catch where your big toe. And roll your right knee, right elbow forward and up. Stay with one hand or maybe catch with both hands. Also, it's possible to use strap as you wish. But try to not to open your elbows to the side, but rather squeeze them closer to each other. And think about your spine. Arch your back and lengthening your spine from your sacrum. Deep breath. Go through your chest, through your heart. And release. Lean on your left thigh. Move your left shin bone forward. Flex your left foot. Lift your pelvis. Tuck your toes on your right foot. Make your pelvis square first. And then drop your right knee maybe use blocks, put blocks under your left thigh and left knee, and lean forward. I control with my right hand, I control left foot. That doesn't move to any directions. And even when you are here in this position, try slowly move your left side of your pelvis a little bit back and right side of your pelvis a little bit forward. And long spine forward from your sacrum up to your crown. Use your breath to create space in your body, especially where you feel a lot of sensations. Deep breath. And slowly come up. Lift your left knee. Bring your left foot between your hands and straight your left leg, flexing your foot. With inhale, lift your chest, arch your back, even your lower back. Pull your left thigh towards your pelvis, closer to your pelvis. And then maybe microbend your elbows, maybe touch with your elbows the floor. Or third version, slide with your left leg gently forward, right leg back. When you go to hanumanasana, try to keep on your back leg, tuck your toes so you can correct position of your right knee and your right pelvis. Maybe move your pelvis side to side. And stay in position where your spine perpendicular to the floor. If it's necessary, use the block and grounded your pelvis. You will not use so much energy, and you will focus more to your breath and to lengthening your spine. Release your shoulders. Deep breath, deep and long. And slowly lean forward, second version, second part, hanumanasana asana. When we lean forward, closer to your left leg. You can also use blocks or bolsters. Put the bolsters under your elbows. And still keep moving your right part of your pelvis a little bit more forward. And try to find balance between releasing all tension and find the strength. Slowly come up, tuck your toes on your right foot, lift your pelvis, and slowly, like your pelvis, suck your left leg and step back with your left foot to a downward dog. With inhale, slide forward to plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, look forward, bend your knees and jump through. So keep your feet hip distance apart and lie down on your back. Half bridge. Lift your pelvis, lift your middle back, upper back. Step with your shoulders closer to each other. You can catch your heels. You can also just straighten your arms and press your arms against the floor. Press your shoulders against the floor. Second version, full wheel pose. Bring your hands next to your ears And with inhale, straighten your arms. Swing a little bit, weight on your hands more, weight on your legs, weight to your hands, weight to your legs. You can also lift your feet, so stay just on your heels when you go forward, and lie down. Second time, squeeze your elbows, inhale, repeat half bridge, or go to full bridge. With inhale, straighten your arms. And try to fix your chest. So move your chest forward and fix it. Or maybe even move more forward so your shoulders just above your wrists. Don't forget about your legs, the pelvis. Push your pelvis up to the ceiling. And slowly lie down, chin in. We will repeat last time, third time. Squeeze your elbows. Lift your pelvis, lift your chest. Full version, or stay, repeat again, half bridge. Maybe step, this time, maybe step with your hands closer to your heels. Feel your legs strong. Try to lift and push your pelvis up and chest forward. When you release, just step back with your feet and lie down. Hug your knees, bring your knees towards your chest. Press your lower back, your sacrum into the floor. Straighten your legs. Catch under your knees, maybe a little bit, just a little bit higher. Lift your head around your back and use your core muscles so your legs become very, very heavy. And using your core muscles without impulse, very slowly, we try to lift our body up very, very, very slowly. Round your back. Round, round. Use your core and release. Bring your feet closer to each other, knees apart, Baddha Konasana. Left hand just outside of your pelvis. And bring your right hand on your right thigh. Fingers facing to the right. And move your right thigh down towards the floor. But turn your body to the left thigh. Don't move, don't twist too much. Just it's enough when your body along your left thigh. So your forehead wants to touch your left knee. And try to resist a little bit. You push your right thigh down, but you resist a little bit. And change. So left hand on your left thigh. Right hand outside of your pelvis. And twist to the right. Again, try to resist a little bit with your left thigh. But your hand stronger. Deep breath. Slowly come up and step with your hands forward. Open your feet like a book, so your sole of your feet facing up to the ceiling. Use strength of your legs to do this movement. And try to bring your sit bones closer to each other. It will help you to open your thighs, open your hips. And slowly come up. Lift your knees, bring your feet on the floor, lie down on your back. Lift your legs up. And lift your pelvis using your core muscles. Bring your hands on your back. Salamba Sarvangasana. Press your shoulders against the floor. If it's possible, step with your elbows even more closer to each other. Squeeze your thighs. to feel your pelvic floor that it's engaged. And notice how you breathe in this position. Long spine, long legs. Slowly move your legs behind your head to hanumanasana. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Step and roll your shoulders out. Step with your shoulders closer to each other. And keep lengthening even more your both sides of your body up to the ceiling. Second option, untuck your toes. And keep lifting your sit bones as high as it possible. Super long neck, back side of your neck. And bend your knees, bring your knees next to your ears, Karnapidasana. Move your arms back and catch your ankles. Take your time, so don't push your knees down. Notice that you don't feel pressure on your neck. If you feel, roll just a little bit back. Slowly straighten your legs and grab your big toes, or maybe just outside of your feet. And step, make your legs wider. Wide angle between your legs. Keep lengthening your spine up. And very, very, very slowly, roll your spine. And vertebra by vertebra, roll your spine down, but keep this wide angle between your legs. Slowly, slowly with control. When your lower back and when your sacrum will touch the floor, keep catching your feet. You can also change connection. You can catch your calf muscles, the shin bone, or maybe just thighs from inside and roll them towards you. Or you can just keep your hands catching with your heels, flex your feet. Maybe your toes will touch the floor. Press your lower back against the floor, your sacrum. And now lift your head, look forward. And keep moving your legs down towards the floor. Keep your legs strong and straight. And slowly lie down, bend your knees, straighten your legs forward. Bend your elbows, Matsyasana, lift your chest and bring your crown on the floor. If it's possible, step with your crown towards your sacrum, more closer. Activate your muscles on your back, around your shoulder blades. And open your chest, your clavicle area. Support with your legs still strong. And press your sit bones against the floor. Press your elbows firmly and lift your head, look forward, and slowly lie down. Hug your knees, bring your knees towards your chest. Straighten your legs up and catch under your knees, maybe a little bit higher. Round your back, lift your head, and engaging your core muscles, let your legs be super heavy and roll slowly, slowly forward. Cross your ankles, step back, The last posture is Shirshasana. If it's necessary, use the ball or do variation, modification of Shirshasana, like dolphin pose, or if you skip inversion, just stay in a few breaths in Balasana child pose. If you go to Shirshasana, press your elbows against the floor and try to lift your shoulders up. Lengthening your body up. Control your breath and let your breath be even longer. Slowly move your legs forward parallel to the floor. Stay in this position for a few seconds. Press your elbows more firmly. Then try to lift your legs again up to the ceiling. And slowly go down. A few breaths in child pose. Give support for your forehead with your hands. Slowly come up and lie down to Shavasana. Legs a little bit wider than your hip distance. Your palms facing up. And before Shavasana, take long and full inhale. Let your belly go down, but spread your ribs. And hold your breath just a few seconds. Try to relax when you hold your breath. Relax your mind, your arms, your legs. And exhale through the mouth. Let your body relax fully. Feel connection with the earth. How your backside of your body connect with it. And let your muscles be soft. And imagine that your muscles melting down from your bones. And you relax so deep. That connection with the earth getting more stronger. And you feel support. Relax your face muscles. And let your eyes be heavy. Relax your jaw. Your upper palate and soft palate. Whole body completely relaxed. And move your attention so deep inside of yourself. And find place where peace, quietness, and kindness, compassion